The world sighs through the window, a square of ochre light against the indigo dusk. It is a quiet world, breathing slowly, almost imperceptibly, like a sleeper lost in a dream. The air hangs thick with the scent of rain and turned earth, a perfume both ancient and eternally new. I see the stars begin to prick the canvas of the night, tiny pinpricks of incandescent yearning. Each one a silent scream, a whispered prayer, a question flung into the void. They say the madness sings in the blood, a relentless, discordant melody that drowns out the softer tunes of reason. But madness, too, has its light, a fractured light, perhaps, a shattered prism scattering rainbows across the walls of the mind, but light nonetheless. A raw, untamed energy that sees beyond the veil, that feels the pulse of the universe thrumming beneath the skin. The cypress trees writhe against the horizon, dark flames reaching for the heavens. They are the sentinels of sorrow, the guardians of grief, but they are also undeniably beautiful. Their struggle is a testament to life's fierce, unwavering grip. They bend, they sway, they groan in the wind, but they never break. They endure. And the sunflowers, those brazen trumpets of the sun, stand defiant against the shadows. Their faces heavy with seed, turned towards the fading light. They are a riot of gold, a testament to hope, a reminder that even in the face of oblivion, beauty can bloom. They are the echoes of laughter in a silent room, the ghosts of warmth in a cold heart. Loneliness is a vast and empty field, stretching out to the horizon. But even in that emptiness, there is a strange and desolate beauty. The wind whispers secrets through the tall grass. Secrets of loss, secrets of longing, secrets of survival. And in the distance, a single crow takes flight, a black silhouette against the dying sun. A symbol of solitude, yes, but also of freedom. I paint with my soul, not with my hand. The colors bleed into one another, swirling and merging, creating a tapestry of emotion. The blues are deep and fathomless, like the ocean on a moonless night. The yellows are vibrant and alive, like the sun at its zenith. The reds are fierce and passionate, like the beating of a heart. Each brushstroke is a prayer, a plea, a confession. Each painting a window into the soul, a glimpse into the chaos and the beauty that reside within. They are not perfect, these paintings. They are flawed like life itself. But they are honest. They are true. And perhaps that is enough. To see the world, not as it is, but as it could be. To find the beauty in the broken, the light in the darkness, the hope in the despair. To paint the world with the colors of the soul, and to share that vision with others. To connect, to feel, to love, even in the face of madness. The night deepens, the stars burn brighter. The world sighs again, a gentle, comforting sound. And in the silence, I hear the whisper of hope, a faint but persistent melody that rises above the din of despair. It is the song of the sunflowers, the cry of the cypress trees, the whisper of the wind. It is the voice of the soul calling out for light. It echoes within me, a fragile promise against the vastness of the night. A candle flickers in a distant window, a tiny beacon in the inky black. Is it hope? Is it memory? Or simply the mundane reality of another soul seeking solace in the darkness? It draws me in, that light, a moth to a flame, a wanderer seeking shelter. I remember fields of gold bathed in the fierce light of the sun. Sunflowers, their faces turned towards the heavens, drinking in the light, transforming it into vibrant life. They were not merely flowers, but symbols of resilience, of unwavering faith in the life-giving power of the sun. And the wheat fields swaying in the breeze, a sea of golden possibility. Each stalk a brushstroke, each field a canvas, painted by the hand of God, or perhaps by the hand of madness. I am no longer sure of the difference. The madness whispers, it taunts, it tears at the edges of my sanity. But it also reveals a truth, a raw, unfiltered vision of the world. A world stripped bare of its illusions, its pretenses, its lies. And in that nakedness, there is a terrible, beautiful honesty. The stars are swirling tonight, a cosmic dance of light and shadow, a celestial ballet performed for an audience of one. I see faces in the stars, faces of saints and sinners, faces of lovers and lost souls, faces of everyone who has ever lived and loved and suffered and died. They are all there, in the swirling chaos of the cosmos, a reminder that we are all connected, all part of something larger than ourselves, something infinite, something eternal. The cypress trees stand tall and dark against the night sky, their branches reaching towards the heavens like supplicating arms. They are the guardians of the night, the silent witnesses to our joys and sorrows, our triumphs and failures. They have seen it all. The rise and fall of empires, the birth and death of stars, the endless cycle of life and death. And yet they remain, steadfast and enduring, a symbol of hope in the face of despair. I walk on, drawn forward by the faint glimmer of the candle in the window. The path is rough, uneven, strewn with stones and thorns. But I do not falter. I will not give up. For I know that even in the darkest night, there is always a spark of light, a flicker of hope, a reason to keep moving forward. It is in the small things, I think, in the simple moments that we find the greatest beauty, the deepest meaning. A single flower blooming in a field of weeds, a kind word spoken to a stranger, a moment of shared laughter with a friend. These are the things that sustain us, that give us the strength to face the darkness, to overcome the madness. The wind picks up, swirling around me, carrying with it the scent of rain and earth and something else, something indefinable, something that speaks to the deepest part of my soul. It is the scent of memory, of longing, of belonging. It is the scent of home. And I realize with a sudden clarity that home is not a place, but a feeling. It is the feeling of being loved, of being accepted, of being understood. It is the feeling of being connected to something larger than oneself, to the universe, to God, to the human spirit. And in that connection, there is peace, there is hope, there is light. The candle in the window burns brighter now, beckoning me closer. I am almost there, almost home, almost free. And in the depths of my soul, a new painting begins to form. A painting of light after madness. A painting of hope after despair. A painting of beauty after pain. A painting of a world seen through the eyes of love. The candle in the window promises warmth, a refuge from the endless expanse. My feet ache, but my spirit sings a quiet tune, a melody born of resilience. I have walked through shadows, wrestled with demons, and emerged, scarred but not broken. The stars, those celestial diamonds, seem to whisper encouragement, their light a silent benediction. The darkness itself is not empty, but pregnant with potential, a canvas waiting for the first brushstroke of dawn. And in that darkness, I see colors, vibrant, pulsating hues that dance just beyond the reach of ordinary sight. I remember fields ablaze with sunflowers, their faces turned towards the sun, a testament to unwavering faith. I remember the swirling skies of Saint Remy, the vibrant greens of the wheat fields, the deep blues of the night. And I understand now that madness is not the absence of reason, but the presence of too much feeling, too much sensitivity, too much light. It is a burden, yes, but also a gift, a key to unlocking the hidden beauty of the world. The scent of lavender drifts on the breeze, a soothing balm to my weary soul. I breathe deeply, savoring the moment, letting the peace of the night wash over me. The world is a symphony of sensations, a tapestry of textures, a kaleidoscope of colors. And I am a part of it all, a small but essential piece of the puzzle. My heart beats in rhythm with the universe, a steady, unwavering pulse of life. The faces of those I love flicker in my memory. My brother Theo, his unwavering support, a constant source of strength. My fellow artists, their passion and dedication inspiring me to push beyond my limits. The people I encountered in my travels, their stories etched forever in my heart. They are all a part of me, woven into the fabric of my being. I see the olive trees, gnarled and ancient, their branches reaching towards the heavens like supplicating arms. They have weathered countless storms, endured countless hardships, and yet they continue to thrive, a symbol of endurance and resilience. And I realize that I too can weather the storms, that I too can endure. The path ahead is still uncertain, but I no longer fear the darkness, for I know that within me there is a light that cannot be extinguished. A flame that burns brightly even in the deepest night. It is the light of hope, the light of love, the light of the human spirit. The candle in the window is almost within reach. I can feel its warmth on my face, its light illuminating the path ahead. I am home. Not in a physical sense, perhaps, but in a deeper, more profound way. I am home in my soul. I am home in my heart. And as I step through the doorway, I know that the madness may never fully disappear, but it no longer holds me captive. It is simply a part of me, a shadow that dances in the light. And in that dance, there is beauty, there is freedom, there is life. The world, seen through eyes that have known both darkness and light, is a world of endless possibilities, a world of boundless beauty, a world of enduring hope. I pick up my brush. The canvas awaits. The light calls. And I begin to paint again, not with madness, but with love.